What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the OG Boricua Dandada. Listen, Contra Unit, episode 2. Y'all already know what it is. UWN, Urban Wrestling Network. Listen, I am super excited to talk this one. Obviously, we know at this point, unfortunately, Jacob Fatu is a free agent. But we'll stick into storyline shit. We seen the Black Hand of Contra take out the greatest MLW superstar of all time, Jacob Fatu. It's not debatable. There's nobody who has done what Jacob Fatu has done in MLW ever. Right? Salute to the God. We wish him nothing but the best. I hope he comes back. If not, I hope he gets the bag and he joins the bloodline. But that's for a different show. This is a huge win and statement for the Contra Unit brand right now, or faction, however you want to consider it. But multiple things go into this. You have your signature oh shit moment. We're here, right? This is the moment where you sit back and you go, Contra Unit is in the motherfucking building. But now what's next? You can't just take out Fatu, throw the Contra Unit flag on him. Now you need a powerful statement. Thing is, like I said with Zero Hate, yeah, it's cool the cinematic promo style of Mads Kruger, but honestly, it just sounds like he's gargling all day, so it's hard to just really get behind. He's going to eventually need a mouthpiece, because the reason why Contra Unit was so successful, and I'm going to throw it on one man's shoulders, not because I'm a fan. We did interview the GOAT, Josef Samael. Every time he came on, he killed a promo, vignette, whatever you want to call it, and then they came out and they dominated. So everything he said was going to happen. He built a group of a lot of, you had Fatu, you had the Iranian super soldier Davari, Ikuro Kwon, Simon Gotch, yeah, obviously he was from WWE or whatever, but you had a group of cats that just went out there with Mads Kruger and straight up dominated, right? They just took people out. But the voice of Contra Unit, Josef Samael, made it what it is. I don't think we can expect that. And I mean, obviously, no one can really replace Josef Samael. It's impossible. But he needs a voice. A clear voice that's going to speak their vision. Because listen, I'm telling you right now, Mads Kruger, it's going to be tough for him to be the face and voice of this. And outside of the Sentai Death Squad, to me, that's not really a faction. That's just a bunch of goons that come out and do the bidding of the homie, right? It's not like these guys are in matches or anything like that. So we need more people to be joining Contra Unit. At this point, you're like, what a huge statement taking out Jacob Fatu. This was massive. What's next? The next thing has to be just as big, right? If it's a new person, I don't mind. Like I said before, I hope they bring in some of his indie guys, because they were flying the flag of Contra Unit on the independents and killing it. They're in a position where he can't just come out and do some random shit. And you're like, well, hold on. How did you go from this to that? You know what I mean? We're too smart for this. The wrestling game has changed. It's no longer at, unless you're a little kid, you take whatever it is. But as an adult, you see as far as for the trees, and you're like, give me Contra Unit. I want to see that terrorist, because that's what they were. They were like a bunch of terrorists just wrecking havoc. Give me that. Give me that aggressive, we're going to take everybody out, put everybody in body bags. Kruger does fit that description. But at the end of the day, you need more than just Kruger, right? And you need him to be booked better, stronger, with more to do. Like I said, I'm excited for this. I'm really hyped up. What I will say is MLW right now has a faction problem. You got WTF, what the fuck, and their roster, if you look on paper, can bang with anybody, and they're led by a goofy ass cornball. There's no seriousness. You got Richard Holiday, you now got AJ Francis, shit. Oh my God, Davey Boy Smith Jr. Like, they got a fucking roster. Every time you turn around, they're getting somebody. And you're like, holy shit, right? This is nuts. And they're walking around with a goofball that's an absolute waste of fucking airtime. And he makes them look like losers. Which sucks because all these brothers can go. Bomaye Fight Club, it kind of looks like, once again, it's just Alex Kane and Mr. Thomas. So you're like, okay. You got multiple factions going upon, but a lot of them aren't being booked well. The calling is straight trash. So, it's going to be interesting to see how they can kind of make everybody feel important. But it is what it is. I've talked my point. 6 minutes in, later.